I'm TV6 meteorologist Eric DeBroca, and here's your latest weather on demand forecast. Well, after a dry stretch of weather, we're now entering back into the rainy period, more seasonal for late October. Looking at the rain numbers for Sunday, not all that impressive at the Weather Service. They had a lot more rain, though, off to the eastern UP in upwards of a quarter to a third of an inch of rain. Today, only 0.08 of an inch as of the 5 o'clock hour. And typically we see around a 12th hundredth, so we're pretty much right in there. But notice for the month of October, still above average, and that trend holds true going all the way back to the beginning of the year, almost 34 inches total, which is also well above the average of nearly 29 inches, so it's almost 5 above average. Certainly it's been very wet and rainy for the entire year of 2017. Right now, tracking this line of rain showers. Look at the darker greens and also the oranges and yellow colors here. That's very heavy rainfall coming down just east of Escanaba and down on Route 2 towards the Mackinac Bridge. That's moving very slowly to the east. That is mainly because the winds are still coming out of the south. Highs today were, well, they were much cooler than what we've seen recently. Still above average by a good dozen degrees or so. 63 was our high at the Weather Service. 65 out of Munising, and notice where we had a lot of cloud cover, especially in the south early on. Escanaba only 61, and stuck in the 60s today, which seems rather cool from where we've been. 60s off in the west as well, but since then, that was earlier after midnight. Since then, the temperatures have tanked due to the passage of the cold front. And notice now we're starting to get some clearing, mainly in the interior west, mid-40s, and that's a sign of things to come overnight tonight, even cooler than that. Still hanging on in the low 50s off in the eastern UP, near 50 along Lake Superior shoreline. Elsewhere, though, temperatures are actually beginning to rebound west of the cold front. And that is because the winds are still out of the south, but that's going to be changing here shortly in the next coming days. 61 out of Fargo, that's still not too bad. So we have dropped, but not where we should be this time of the year. 57 from the Twin Cities, 50 degrees, even in Green Bay territory. Condolences to the Packers. It's okay, the Browns haven't done really anything this whole season, so I feel your pain there. Looking at the radar now, we do see a line of clearing heading into Ironwood. These are mainly clear skies. This is where we're going to see the coldest of the temperatures tonight. The clouds continue to dissipate from west to east as that line of showers tracks to the east. Heading off to, say, downstate or the Mackinac Bridge this evening, not the best of traveling nights for sure. And tomorrow, same deal, very wet day, especially downstate. And notice how the front is, well, rather going down towards the Chicago area and south of Green Bay. It kind of fell apart, is what I was trying to say there last night. It had very strong rain showers and even thunderstorms, say, south of Wisconsin. But now that is easing up, and just light rain showers is a much cooler weather pattern we start to tap into. So for us, here's tracking the rain showers out. Notice this band gets stuck over, say, Gaylord, just east of Traverse City. But for us, we're talking about clear skies overnight tonight, and so inland areas will drop into the upper 30s. Clouds do come back, and watch this front off to the east. A lot of steady rainfall in central lower Michigan, and that's going to rain and rain for Monday. And actually, there's an area of low pressure going to be coming up from the south. And so as it does so, the rain will come back into the picture for the Upper Peninsula, mainly from the east, and work its way back from the west. We're talking about significant rain totals for the eastern UP. More on that here in just a bit, but for now we're talking about the cool temperatures across the interior UP, 40 overnight tonight, and some areas will get well into the 30s before rising back up to right around 60. The upper 50s will be pretty common for tomorrow. Then as far as the rest of the forecast, notice the southwest winds 5 to 15 miles per hour, showers tapering off from west to east throughout the course of the night. For Monday, beginning of a new week, the last full week of October here, afternoon rain showers, much cloudier across the eastern UP, mid-50s there, closer to the 60-degree mark off in the western UP, mainly because we'll see some sunshine. Houghton, there it is, 61 degrees for you tomorrow. Looks like the nicest place to be in the UP will be in Houghton. I think we still have some changing leaves too, so get some shots of those while you can. Our TV6 extended forecast now, breezy on Tuesday. That says going to be a major storm system. We're going to get a lot of heavy rain from it. The farther east and south you live, the more rain you're going to get. Just leftover showers on Wednesday. Some of these, by the way, could be some lake effect snow showers mixed in late Tuesday night, but nothing significant. Notice how we hold steady, though, in the 40s with a light wintry mix by next weekend.